Have you ever walked through a quiet forest and felt like someone, or something, was watching you? The woods have 1,000 eyes and 1,000,000 secrets. Sometimes, the smallest rustle in the leaves can make our hearts freeze. We tell ourselves that there is a monster in the shadows, but usually, the monster is only in our imagination. Welcome to English Tide. Today we are stepping into the deep, misty woods of the north to follow a journey of fear, pride, and unexpected courage. If you are here to improve your English, notice how we describe the sounds and the feelings of the characters. This isn't just a story, it's an experience. Let's go. In a valley where the pine trees touched the clouds lived a rabbit named Barnaby. Barnaby was well known for his beautiful, long ears and his even longer list of friends. He was the kind of soul who would share his last blade of grass with a hungry bird. His home was a spacious, limestone cave near the base of a great mountain. One autumn afternoon, Barnaby felt a special kind of hunger. The air was crisp, and the scent of damp earth was strong. He spent hours searching through the thickets, hoping for a miracle. Suddenly he found it. Tucked behind an old, fallen log was a giant, sun-ripened carrot. It was almost glowing in the dim light of the forest. "This is it," Barnaby chirped. "The perfect dinner for a perfect evening." He picked it up with pride. He didn't want to eat it in the cold wind. He imagined himself sitting by his cozy cave entrance, enjoying the sweetness as the stars came out. Barnaby began the long climb back to his mountain cave. The path was narrow and covered in loose gravel. As he hopped along a ledge that overlooked a deep, rocky canyon, a sudden gust of wind caught his long ears. He lost his balance for just a second. His feet scrambled for grip on the sliding stones. He managed to stay on the path, but in the struggle, the golden carrot slipped from his paws. He watched, frozen, as it bounced down the rocky cliff and fell into a deep, dark crevice where no light could reach. Barnaby stood there for a long time, looking down into the darkness. He felt a deep sense of loss. He was tired, his paws were sore, and now his stomach was empty. All he wanted was the comfort of his cave, but as he approached the entrance, he felt a strange, heavy silence. The birds nearby were quiet. The wind stopped blowing. Barnaby found a fox sitting by a stream. "Mr. Fox, help. A beast has taken my cave. It says it eats giants." The fox, always proud of his cleverness, smirked. "A beast? I'll just trick him out of there." He walked to the cave and barked sharply. "Hey! I am the fox, the smartest hunter here. Come out!" The voice boomed back. "Smart or stupid, you will still taste like dinner. I am the bone crusher. I am the night nightmare." The fox's fur stood on end. He didn't wait for another word. He vanished into the trees in a blur of red. Next came the grizzly bear. He was a mountain of muscle. "No one scares me in my own forest," he grunted. He stood at the cave entrance and let out a roar that echoed for miles. But the voice inside was even louder. "Your roar is a whisper to me, bear. I have eaten your kind before, and I am still hungry." The bear stopped roaring. He looked at the darkness, felt the power of that voice, and decided he was in the wrong place. He turned and lumbered away as fast as he could. Then came the cougar, the fast and deadly cat of the mountains. And after him, the giant moose with antlers as wide as a door. Both of them approached with confidence, and both of them fled in terror when the voice claimed it could turn their bones into dust. The forest was in a panic. If the bear and the moose were afraid, what hope was there? As the moon rose, a tiny mouse scurried out from the grass. He looked at the powerful animals hiding in the bushes. "What is everyone looking at?" he squeaked. The bear whispered, "Shh! There is a giant eater in the cave. He is going to destroy us all." The mouse looked at the dark cave. "A giant eater? That sounds interesting." He began to walk toward the entrance. "No! Stop!" Barnaby cried. "You're too small." The mouse didn't stop. He walked right into the shadow of the entrance. The voice roared one last time, louder than ever. "I am the Shadow Stalker. I crush giants. Go away, tiny one, or you will be crushed too." The mouse didn't run. He stood his ground, looked into the darkness, and noticed something. He noticed that the voice sounded a bit hollow. He shouted back with a tiny but firm voice, "I am not afraid of shadows. If you are so big, come out and show me your face." There was a long pause. Then a tiny, green caterpillar slowly wiggled out from a crack in the cave wall. He was shaking like a leaf. "I'm sorry," the caterpillar whispered. "I found this cave and it was so big and scary. When the rabbit yelled, my voice echoed so much that I sounded like a monster. I was just trying to protect myself because I am so small." The bear, the fox, the cougar, and the moose all stepped out from the bushes, looking very embarrassed. They had been defeated by an echo. Barnaby the rabbit laughed, a warm, kind laugh. He invited the caterpillar to stay in a small corner of the cave where it was safe. This story, my friends at English Tide, tells us that the monsters in our lives are often just echoes of our own fear. We build them up in our minds until they look like giants, but when we face them with the courage of a mouse, they turn out to be nothing at all. Thank you for spending these 9 minutes with me. If you found the story helpful for your English journey, please hit the like button and share it with a friend. And remember, never let a loud echo stop you from going home.